Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a special reading for the singles out there. So I want you to see what's coming in love, what's the energy surrounding love for you. And I want it to be specific to singles who are looking for something new. Usually in most readings, there's some element of a past person coming back. So I will try and focus on new energy, okay? So these are the oracles I've already pulled for you. I'm going to start with them and then I'll pull some extra cards later on in the reading. Just making sure the camera is okay. Okay, by the way, don't mind it's a little brighter on the side because of the sunlight. So let's begin. The first card you got is the Lover, which is interesting. I also pulled this card in a recent video, so if I'm remember correctly, I might add it if you want to check that out. But this is the first card you got, and with the Lover, it's obviously talking about a possibility of finding a lover soon. We do see one person or one animal here. Usually we see two swans together. That indicates a divine couple. So I think it's you kind of searching for your partner, maybe your partner also searching for you. And I think something is conspiring behind the surface. I'm also drawn towards this flower, which looks yellow, reminds me of the sun. So I feel like maybe next month, because the sun cycle is connected with months. The sun travels in one zodiac sign for a month. So I feel like maybe in March you could definitely, because I'm filming this on the leap year and it's the end of Feb, so maybe in a month's time you could meet someone, or the month after that. There's something about solar energy that's coming through, and also your like a soulmate sort of a connection coming in for you, group number one. And what number do we have? It's 17. So maybe the 17th of a month, and that's actually on the sidereal calendar. That's when the sun moves into a different zodiac sign. So around that time, the mid month. So that's a specific timeline that I'm getting for you. Let's look at, this is the card you chose. I put out this deck to choose. We have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. So definitely I think whoever is coming into your life, it's going to be the kind of partner you've been waiting for, your dream partner. You could probably even settle down with this person. I feel like a lot of people picking this pile have kind of given up on love. They don't really believe that it can happen for them, or that they can find their divine partner. They can find the kind of love that they're looking for. I'm just getting very pessimistic energy. Even with the blues, it does remind me of Saturn, which talks about restriction, pessimism, not feeling the most optimistic. So I think you need to shake that energy off, group number one. If you're pulling, if you've picked this pile, that means this message is relevant to you. I feel like most people picking this pile are kind of dejected, even rejected probably. But your perfect partner is on the precipice. I think you can really connect with this person's energy. You can really manifest this connection into your life right now. Believe in the impossible. Anything is possible. Some of you could even be manifesting. If you do that, if you're on law of assumption community or anything like that, I think keep going. That's definitely helping you. Yeah. And a full moon does talk about completion as well. So something coming to fruition here. Keep going. Look at the next card. We have, these two came out together. I was looking to pick only one card from each deck, but I thought it was relevant, so I kept it. We have Truth and True Love with all these birds. I think you will be talking to this person very soon. Maybe you are already in touch with this person and you talk a little bit here and there. For some of you, you could meet through friends. You could meet at like a social gathering, or you could have mutual friends also. I'm getting, there's something about their speech. I think you will connect with this person through speech, through communication. You might find that you really enjoy talking to them. There's something here also about feeling like this person is very genuine. So when they say something, you believe them. Person could be truthful, obviously, but I'm just getting this energy of maybe someone who's blunt, who's straightforward, someone who's trustworthy. That's the kind of partner you're attracting. You could even start out as friends with all these birds. Birds are ruled over by Mercury, so Mercury is the friend. You could even maybe meet online for some of you, but I feel like this will be your true love. I think very early on your intuition might tell you that this is the one for you. True love. I think it's pile number 1 for whoever's resonating with this message, and you really have been working towards this, you've been manifesting, and you kind of feel like your intuition is telling you this is coming in for you. Then I feel like you will be meeting your long-term partner here that's coming into alignment with you. We have worthiness. Number 35 breaks down to an 8. So again, giving me Saturn energy. So you've been waiting for a long time. I think there have been delays. Maybe your progress, maybe your work life came in between, or something about not feeling settled, not being ready, or having a lot of obstacles. So you might resonate with that message where it's been like a long battle. It's been a long time since you felt love or loved. Maybe you've not had long-term relationships also, whoever's picking this pile, or just a lot of setbacks in love. But I think that could have even affected your worthiness. You might have felt like it's not going to happen for me. I don't know, things don't work out for me. There's something about pessimism coming through, but I feel like you've done a lot of self-reflection. We can see this image of this mirroring image and the person looking down at their own image and feeling this almost like a compassion coming through. So I feel like you've really struggled, but you've learned your lessons, group number 1. You worked very hard on yourself, and it's been a healing journey. It's been a long journey, just dealing with your shadow aspects, wanting to attract more love in your life, taking more care of yourself also, being more loving towards oneself. So it's been like a whole journey for you, group number 1, and I think now it's your time to reap the rewards, so to speak. And one more card I have for you is 2 of Swords, refusing to see. So this is also connected with the 2 of Swords, right? So this is the energy of indecision. So some decision could be coming in. I feel like this new person coming in, and in both the cards I see almost the eyes are closed. So maybe you already have this person in your life, you're not aware of them, or you're not paying attention. So this is something about spirit saying, hey, it's right there, you just need to pay attention who this person is. Maybe there's one person who's trying to get your attention, maybe a friend, someone a little bit about. I think this person, you might not know them very well, but I feel like you're refusing to see who this person is, or you're refusing to see the way out. I think it's in your hand, honestly, and you just need to connect with your intuition a little bit more and be more decisive, be more proactive, take more decisions. That's what I'm getting. Let me pull some more cards for you, group number 1. So I'm going to pull some cards from this deck. What's coming in love for group number 1, Spirit? What's coming in love for group number 1, Spirit? Okay, let's take these. We have Libra. So definitely could be a relationship coming in for you. We have Square, or challenge. So this could be a person who could challenge you, someone you might feel a little intimidated by. You could even meet through work for some of you. But yeah, possibility of a partnership. The person could be Libra ascendant, Libra moon. Dropping the cards. We have Moon. So the person could have Moon in Libra. Person could be someone, for the guys picking this pile, person could be very feminine, very good looking, dresses really well, could be very pretty also, could have a round face, someone who's really into fashion. For the females who've chosen this pile, what I'm seeing is the person could be in touch with their emotions. They could be a little bit indecisive, a little moody. What else am I getting here? Their mother could have a strong influence on them. That's what I'm seeing so far. 5th house, so someone you might be dating very soon. Or you could have common interests, common hobbies. You could have even studied together. Maybe a past person you went to school with. We have 6th house, someone possibly you could work with. And this could also mean that maybe someone where you started out on the wrong foot. Maybe there was some misunderstanding initially, or maybe let's say this is a person you don't know really well, you have the wrong impression of them, but somehow you will get in touch and you'll realize that you had the wrong impression and this person's actually completely different. So something about that specific situation is coming through as well. How will group number 1 meet this person? Let's ask that. We have 10th house, so definitely could meet through work, could meet at a social event where there's a lot of people who've gathered. You could have work colleagues in common, or friends who work together in common. But social event for sure. Even at a wedding you could meet. I feel like a wedding or like a big gathering, there's something important going on. Someone is getting honored, or someone has made some sort of achievement. There's some sort of celebration. Yeah, that's what I see for how you can meet this person. We have 7th house at the bottom. Definitely you can enter into a long-term commitment with this person. Finally, let's pull some cards for your advice. So what's the advice for group number 1, Spirit, regarding this person or this connection coming in? We have the 9th house, so explore your opportunities, travel a little bit with this person. I think you should go out, have fun, learn from them. They could be very wise, so don't get carried away by your feelings. I think you should indulge in having fun with this person, learning from them and exploring the differences, and not let those differences divide you. I'm also getting that travel with them for sure. Go on long vacations with them, or like long distance travel could be good for you. We have Saturn. You know what, I'm gonna put these here. It's getting really annoying. So Saturn, again, wisdom. This person could be wise. They could be different than your usual type, and maybe if you have this habit of going for the wrong people because of looks, I think you should go for someone because of their intelligence, because of their work, reputation in life or reputation in society. Someone who can be a strong long-term stable person for your life. Saturn indicates longevity, so a connection that will last, instead of someone that you're just attracted to because they're good looking. So yeah, use your mind, not your I don't want to say heart, but it's not about a heart thing, but don't operate from your mass energy. Don't go after just the attraction, but someone who will stay for you in the long run. So that's the reading for you, group number 1. I hope this resonated and helped someone. If it did, please leave a comment, let me know. Support the channel. All the links will be in the description. If you want to book a reading with me, reach out to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a special reading, just focus on the singles out there, because I wanted to do a love-based reading for what's coming in. And usually there's this energy of a past person, and a lot of people are not really open to that. They're not looking for that. So I thought, let me just try to be more specific and look for something new energy. So this is going to be today's reading. I've already pulled the oracle cards here, and I'm going to pull some cards later on to clarify, and to maybe we can ask how you're going to meet the person and stuff like that. So more specific predictions. If anyone's interested in booking a reading with me, you can find the link in the description, or you can find my email, write to me. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's start. This is the first card you got, number 7, the Poet. So with this card, we definitely get this energy of a person who could be highly romantic. This could be a person who's artistic. I'm getting strong Venus energy. Venus, even moon. This global reminds me of the moon. I'm just drawn towards the birds as I was looking at the card. So Mercury could also be there. The person could be really good with their words. Charming. I'm getting funny, or it depends the kind of person that you're looking for. Some people really do appreciate good sense of humor. So if that's your case, person could be humorous. If you like someone who's romantic, they use very flowery sort of language, the person could be like that. But I'm definitely getting this energy of a person who's romantic, who's in touch with their feelings. I think giving compliments could be their love language, or maybe even giving gifts. But definitely strong Venus and moon energy, feminine energy is coming through. Doesn't matter who you are interested in, but person is in touch with their feminine side, their artistic side. They could have a career where they do arts or some sort of artistic work, or let's say if they have like a normal job, they could still have like a side hustle, or they could have hobbies where they get in touch with their Venus energy and they express their personality through that. Person could definitely be into more Venus things, like obviously poetry, but music, movies, or art, home decor for some of you. They're just very artistic, and they have a different taste in things. So a person who stands out, unique, different, and interesting person. I think the more you get to know this person, the more interesting you will find them. And they could be looking for love. I'm getting that energy as well. They could even write to you, like they might write poems for you and stuff like that, or love notes, and maybe a letter even if you're lucky. And I'm drawn towards the number 7. Maybe that number could be significant. It could be a date of birth or the day you meet the person, something like this. So always pay attention to numbers when you see tarot readings. Next up, we have compatibility. This is zooming in. We have number 5. So this is giving Mercury. We also have 2 birds, Mercury again, and the color green, which is also Mercury. So I think you could meet through friends, or you could start out chatting a lot. There could be a lot of communication between the two of you, and there could even be that vibe of Mercury where you kind of roast each other, you kind of pull each other's leg, and you are constantly in touch, constantly chatting, texting, calling, and talking a lot. So lots of communication. I think you will be very compatible. This person will be very unique, I feel like. I'm also getting this energy with this pile that whoever's picked this pile, you could be the kind of person you're not compatible with a lot of people. You might always feel like, I'm not attracted to anyone, I'm not interested in anyone. I find someone, but then I get to know them and I don't like them anymore. So that could be like a strong message I'm getting with this pile, that you don't connect with a lot of people and you're not interested in a lot of people, and when you are interested, you're usually disappointed. But with this person, I think you will find something in common. There will be a lot of compatibility between the two of you, the way you look at life. I think you're both unique individuals. That's why you connect, especially through the Mercury element of communication, of humor, of just the area of interest that you have, hobbies, lots in common, lots to talk about, and very unique. And also curious. Mercury is curious. So even if you don't, let's say one person brings up a sport and you're not really into sports, a Mercury dominant person would be like, hey, tell me more, I want to know, because they're always curious. So I'm getting strong Mercury. Even the number 5 is connected with Mercury. So we have 5 here, we have 7, Ketu, which is 7 is connected with Ketu. The person could feel like someone you've known from a past life. There will be an instant connection, I feel like, between the two of you. Next up, we have contentment. So that is obviously a great card to get, especially in a love reading, because a lot of people do find the right person, but they don't feel content. And I think even if you're single, contentment is a great feeling to have, because that also helps to attract the right partner to you. I think there's something about this person making you feel good on your own, or something about this person bringing a positive energy into your life. And I also kind of feel like the person could come into your life when you're feeling content, when you're not really searching, when you're not looking, when you're not chasing after wanting to be with someone. I think when you're just going with the flow, you're in the natural state of feeling neutral and not wanting to, do too many things, and you're just living life. That's when the person could come in. Next up, we have number 7 again. 1 and 6 breaks down to number 7. We have rebuilt. This is Mars energy. It talks about tower. Usually it's something negative. With this card, I like the imagery. It almost is speaking about how you have to kind of rebuild yourself, to open yourself up to love again. So like I said, you're not someone who's easily impressed. You don't find someone compatible. You don't find someone you're interested in. So you've kind of given hope. For some of you picking this pile, maybe you've gone through a difficult relationship in the past. There could have been like a major heartbreak, or someone betrayed your trust. Something about you kind of losing that hope and not wanting. Yeah, even with the contentment, I'm getting this message now that you're not looking for love. You're just been single for a while and you're happy with that. You're busy romanticizing your own life, and you're okay with connecting with people just as friends and not taking it forward. But right now, you're embracing this energy, or this energy is coming in where you have the opportunity to rebuild, have that faith again, to be open to love again, and to feel like, what, I can do this. And I don't have to always try to protect myself. I can, take that risk and be more vulnerable and to go for it. Mars is about being proactive, taking action, becoming kind of a leader in your life and fixing things. So I think this opportunity is here where you're rebuilding yourself, you're building your confidence again, and you're open to connecting with someone new. That's the energy I'm seeing. I think I want to keep this here because it's a bit of, with the pink, I want to keep it here. Where should I keep these? These are annoying me today. So, okay. Finally, we have this card. It's a little dusty. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So, person could have Pisces placement, Pisces moon, or Lagna, which is ascendant. Interesting that Pisces came out. We again have this green color. A lot of green. So, Mercury. Person could have Mercury in Pisces, which is where it gets debilitated. So, a person who is not the most logical, because Virgo Mercury is a person who's very logical, very practical, someone who's good with organization, makes lists and stuff like that, very organized, very on top of things, very calculative. But when Mercury comes in Pisces, it kind of loses its logical mind. It kind of goes with the emotions and the feeling and the intuition. So this actually gives great capabilities with the writing, especially imaginative work. So someone who could be maybe into movies, making movies, or like I said, arts. So it does give that artistic touch. Virgo Mercury is someone who does really well in practical things, in service, in everyday things in life that we need. But Mercury Pisces is a person who's different, who's unique, who's very imaginative, who's creative, comes up with a lot of unique ideas and stuff like that. So artistic energy is coming through strong, and this person could have really interesting thoughts, opinions, hobbies, like I said. And imaginative person could be into spirituality quite a bit, and could also give a habit of overthinking, overindulgence, being a little moody. So I do see that. However, even though Mercury gets debilitated, debilitation is not like a bad placement, or I don't know, I think there's a lot of negative connotations about debilitation, but it can give good fruits also in life. So this person, I feel like they could be really into spirituality and have good, really interesting views on religion, spirituality. They could have their own set of beliefs, and I think this could also be an advice for you to have that spiritual element to the relationship, but also be practical, because this person could be someone who's goes with the flow. Maybe they're not looking, because they're different, they're unique. Maybe this person could be someone who's like, hey, I never want to settle down, I never want to have kids, or something like this, because they're just very different, this person. So I think having clear conversations about your future goals could be good with this person. But overall, so far so good. I want to pull some cards from this deck just to get more messages. Okay, what can you tell me about this person for group number 2, Spirit? We have 8th house. More Scorpio energy, more Mars energy. We have Rahu. So like I said, different unique views. They could be into occult spirituality themselves. I'm also getting North Node is a person like a foreigner. It doesn't have to literally mean a foreign person, but it just means a person who comes across that way. So someone with unique tastes, someone who's familiar with the foreign cultures, maybe they speak a foreign language. Something about this person is very interesting and Rahu like. They could have nice eyes also. Maybe they could have fish eyes, you know, a gap between the two eyes. 10th house, their career could be unique and different. They could be in the public eye. Something about this person having a lot of secrets. I think this person is a little shy, introverted. They don't share their secrets with everyone. And I think the kind of life they live on the outside world with this 10th house energy that people know them of or through is very different than who they are on the inside. I think they'll show this side to you. Very different person, very unique. They could also be susceptible to evil eye because they're very unique, and there's something about this person which is very special. People expect them to make it big. They could obviously be in the public eye, be very rich, and I don't know, this person could be famous. For some of you, I'm getting that. So that's why they could get a lot of evil eye on them. We have 6th house. So they could be someone who competes with other people, some job where they have a lot of competition. Oops, wow, I dropped a bunch of cards. Okay, this one flipped over. I noticed this one, Sun. And we have Cancer. Let's take this one to Pisces. Who's surprised? Same imagery also. So Pisces, strong Pisces, they could travel a lot because Pisces is also 12th house. North Node is connected with foreign lands. So maybe they travel a lot. They could be from a foreign country, or they travel to foreign countries a lot. They could have to travel for their work. We have Sun, so definitely could be famous. We have Cancer, someone who's in touch with their emotions. Definitely Cancer, 8th house is giving me that energy of being interested in occult practices, or maybe they're into Tantra. That's one message I'm getting. Rahu in 8th for sure. Could be interested in Tantra, or I think this person is not afraid of dark thoughts or dark things. This person is a natural explorer, is what I'm getting. Very imaginative, lost in their thoughts, creative person, and very interesting to talk to. They could also have like an active dream life. Also good intuition, yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's see how you can meet this person. To close out the reading, how will you meet this person? Any messages or signs, Spirit, for group number 2? We have Ketu. How will group number 2 meet this person? So you could meet through something to do with astrology, tarot, something like this. We have Ascendant. You could meet in person. 11th house, you could meet through friends. Virgo. Okay. Maybe a Virgo. Someone you know who's a Virgo could get you in touch with this person. A Virgo friend is what I'm getting. You could have social connections or known people in common, and I think you'll meet in person, and it could be a bit spontaneous, unexpected sort of a meeting. So this is what I see for you, group number 2. I hope this reading resonated. All the links will be in the description if you're looking for booking a reading with me. And that's it. Leave a comment if you like the reading, support the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a singles focused reading because a lot of people request that they want new energy. They don't want to look at the past person coming back. So I thought let's do a love reading but try to focus more so on new fresh energy. So That's what we're doing today. If anyone's interested in booking a private reading with me, you can find the link in the description, or you can write to me on my email. That will also be in the description. So let's begin your reading. This is the first card you got. We have the empty room. So I think this is a very significant message that I'm getting. Group number 3. First of all, some of you could have been single for a long time. You've not dated. And I also get this void sort of a feeling with the empty room. Maybe there's one person who you really wanted to make things work with, or someone you had a strong crush on, had a lot of feelings for, but things didn't work out, and you've not been able to let that person go. Spirit is saying if you want someone new, if you want love in your life, you need to let that person go. Empty the room. That's a specific message for people who are holding on to someone from their past. If you find yourself fantasizing about a person from the past, constantly thinking about that person, obsessing over that person, you're blocking your own self, with a new person coming in, you're blocking that. So you need to let that go. Another message I'm getting with the empty room, it talks about potential. So there's a lot of potential here. For those of you who are picking this pile, you need to make a list of the kind of person you're looking for. Every single thing that you want in that person, write it down. You need to do manifestations. You need to do something where I feel like there's a lot of potential. You're just focusing on the wrong things. You're doing the wrong things. But you can easily manifest this, I feel like. Group number 3. There's so much potential here. It's a very positive card to get. You just need to let the past person go. If you really want the past person, then reach out to them, clear the air. If it feels right, pursue it. If it doesn't, cut that person off for good. That's what I'm getting. You can have whatever you want. You can have the past person. You can have a new person. You've just been single for a long time. You've kind of gotten used to it. It feels easy, and maybe there could be a case of limerence for some of you. Maybe you need to look that up. But some of you could even have commitment phobia, I feel like. You don't want the real thing. You just want to live in your spaced out zone, and I don't know, there's a fear of vulnerability, avoidance, attachment style maybe. There's some issue here with you. It's not with anyone else on the outside, it's you. So let that go, change that, get in touch with that, have a little more self-awareness, and whatever you want, you can manifest it. Make a list exactly of what you're looking for. Definitely manifest. Look into law of assumption, law of attraction, whatever that you feel called to, but you can really make magic happen. So be positive. Group number 3. Next up, we have what do you need to release? Again, very similar message. We have waning moon. So this is about, first of all, not taking action. Actually, I'm getting, because waxing is about moving forward, waning is about moving backwards. So maybe instead of reaching out to that old person, you need to let them go. If this message feels right, if this message resonates, it's the message for you. Okay? And for others of you, if you don't have a past person, I feel like it's been months and years. You've just been stuck in a loop and you've not made any movement. Group number 3. Lots of stagnancy. Empty room, and we have this snow-covered hill. No movement, no growth. That's what I'm getting. So you need to fix that. And if it's not a past person, there's a limiting belief that's holding you back. You need to release that. So purge that. Next up, we have life purpose. Number 19 breaks down to a 1. So sun energy, you need to find your soul. You need to find your life purpose. I think you've kind of healed, or it's like if you were to make some changes, it'll come very easy for you. It's not like you have to go on a long journey to get out of this cycle. For some of you, I feel like you might distract yourself with love or relationships. It's really your own inner self that you're kind of dealing with. There could be, I don't know, a feeling of emptiness, a feeling of lack, a feeling of, I don't know what I want to do with myself. I don't know what I want to do in life. I don't have a life purpose. You're not content with your work or what you're doing in life. So you need to fix that. That's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on your life purpose. Find a purpose. Don't distract yourself with like a past person, new love, and relationships in general. I think there's something else that's calling your attention, which is affecting different parts of your life. Maybe you look for stimulation through different relationships in your life, so you don't have to focus on your work or the fact that you're not happy with what you're doing in life. Yeah, let's look at your work again. So yeah, definitely you need to there's some work that needs to be done here before you come into alignment with your right partner. We have number 2, High Priestess, listen. So this is listening to your intuition. I want to put it here actually. So what I'm getting is, I want to put it here actually. Is that better? I'm sorry, please don't mind, huh? Okay, coming back to the work. There's some work you need to do before you can find your partner. One more thing is listen to your intuition. I think your intuition is trying to guide you, to get you in touch with your life purpose. Do that. And as soon as you find your life purpose, once you get that contentment from from your work, you feel that love towards the work that you do, I think that's when things will start to happen in your love life as well. So Spirit is saying that once you figure your work out, your life purpose out, that's when I'll bring you your partner. Not before that, because you'll be focused on the person and you'll forget about yourself. So you need to do this work. Only then love will fix itself. But listen, your spirit guides are guiding you at this time. They want the best for you. And listen to your intuition. You're being guided every step of the way. There's some work that needs to be done, but you can do it. I'm also getting this message that for some of you, get back to work, or something about maybe not working or being in between careers or something like this. Once you kind of get the ball rolling and you keep working, I think you could meet the person through work as well. So eventually your life purpose, whatever it is, that is your life purpose, you find that, you start working towards it, and on that path, on that road, you could meet the person through your work. So that's a specific message I'm getting. What is it that you're running away from? What is it that you're ignoring? That's what you need to focus on. Group number 3. So let's pull some more cards. For group number 3, we have 3rd house. So we have Saturn, 5th house. So I think what I'm seeing here, first of all, you could have to do, if you do a 9-to-5 job, you're not happy with it and you want to do something creative, you want to build something on your own, you should do that for sure. Because Saturn in the 3rd house indicates a person who's self-made, a person who works for themselves a lot of the time, especially could have something to do with social media, communication, or some sort of a artistic endeavor, a hobby. So 5th house is also passion, hobbies. So something you're good at, you can make that your career. You're gonna have to have faith. That's one thing. And Saturn in 3rd house is also a placement for people who never get any favors, who never get a leg up. Nobody helps them. They have to do everything on their own. That's why the work could feel a lot heavier. The burden is a lot heavier. Responsibilities are there. Nobody helps you. Everything you have to do on your own. Sucks, but it actually it builds character and makes you self-reliant, self-sufficient, and obviously you're self-made, so gives you a lot of skills, 3rd house skills, and you love your work, so that's why you do it. You don't do it for the money or the check. You do it because you love it. 5th house is love. You could possibly date someone in the future, maybe through work or online, maybe, or learning this new skill, maybe developing a hobby into your career. That's definitely a message for you. But if you're thinking about a business, self-work, working for yourself, definitely think about that idea. I think you can do it. Yeah. Photography, for some of you, your work could entail a lot of traveling also. I can read your art, it says. A lot of travel. Don't shy away from this work just because it's hard. Trust me, it'll reap great rewards in the future. Just as I was saying that we got the 11th house, which is the house of gains. We have Cancer here, so a lot of movement, lots of travel. You could meet through common friends, common connections. Like I said, keep working. Saturn is work, and eventually you will form the connections. 11th house is social connections, people who help you out, even friends, and they'll get you in touch with this person eventually. You could meet through your social network. You could start out as friends also. Maybe you start out as people who work together. We have Pisces. So imaginative work where you use your intuition, creativity. Person could have a Pisces ascendant. They could have fish eyes, I'm getting. They could be older than you, wise. You could meet through an older friend or an elder sibling. Okay, how will, let's ask specifically, how will group number 3 meet this person? Mars. Okay, when you take action, when you are traveling, moving out, moving around, you know, not sitting at house, at your home. Maybe you're going for like a workout or something for some of you, specific message. But yeah, you're out and about working. You're not focused on finding a person. And maybe exerting your masculine energy in some way. That's how you could meet the person. Also, I want to ask, what's the advice for group number 3? Let's finish the reading with that. What's the advice? Final advice for group number 3, Spirit. Okay, this one wanted to come out 7th house. So relationship can happen. There could be a partnership also. You could work together with this person in future. Sun. Okay, specific message I'm getting. Jupiter. So specific message that I'm getting is Sun gets debilitated in the 7th house in the sign of Libra. It means a person who has to, first of all, you need to be independent on your own. It can a lot of the time, Sun in 7th or Sun in Libra, talk about independent work, your own business. So you could meet through that. Another message it has is you cannot have ego in relationships. So you could have an issue where you have an ego issue in relationships. You need to kind of be less self-centered and focus on your person a little bit more. Be more optimistic. Jupiter is about optimism, wisdom, applying the wisdom. I think you have the wisdom, you don't apply it. You could get really heated up. So you need to serve your partner, be a better team player with your partner, and use your wisdom, be more wise, be a bit more flexible, and the person will come in divine timing when it's the right time, when you've matured enough to have a long-term committed relationship. That's when the person will come in. Till then, you need to focus on your work, and there's certain things, kinks you need to clear out, things you need to focus on. I think you will know what it is, especially your intuition will be guiding you. So do that. Once that is fixed and cleared, I think you can have a perfect relationship for you, group number 3. So that's the reading for you. I hope this resonated with someone, it helped you. All the links will be in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.